God says, "My beloved child, you have no idea how long heaven has waited for this moment to reach you. A mysterious letter has just arrived, sealed with golden light, carrying your name written by the hand of an angel. It is not a coincidence that you are reading this now. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his wings trembling with urgency, because this is not an ordinary message, it is a divine revelation sent only to you. This letter from heaven carries something that your soul has been waiting for since before you were born. It is the answer to your hidden prayers, the proof that heaven has seen your tears, and the reminder that you were never forgotten, not for a single breath. The angels are whispering your name as this message unfolds. They have surrounded you in this very moment, ensuring nothing can interrupt or steal the blessing meant for you. Michael is saying, tell them to open it quickly before it vanishes, because this is not a letter of chance, it's the unfolding of destiny. Heaven saw the way you've struggled. The quiet nights when you asked, God, are you still with me? The days when you smiled on the outside but felt like your soul was running out of strength. Every sigh you released, every moment you nearly gave up, none of it was lost in the silence. God heard it all. He collected your tears and turned them into golden ink, writing this letter that is now reaching you in spirit. The angels carried it across dimensions of light, passing through realms of divine time to make sure it finds you now, because the moment has finally come. Archangel Michael says, you are chosen, not forgotten. Heaven has seen the invisible battles you fought, the emotional storms that others never saw. You endured losses, betrayal, and heartbreak, yet your soul refused to let go of faith. That faith, even when small and fragile, became a beacon of light that heaven followed to find you. That is why this letter carries your name. It carries heaven's gratitude for your strength, and God's promise that the next chapter of your life will not mirror the pain of the past. Listen closely now. Because the words that follow are being written directly by the Holy Spirit through time and light, my child, do not fear what you cannot see. The delay was never denial, it was preparation. Every tear watered the ground where your miracles are about to bloom. God says the door that once remained locked before you will begin to open silently. The people who ignored you will soon see the glow of your destiny and wonder how you rose so gracefully from what was meant to destroy you. But the truth is, you never rose alone. Heaven lifted you. Michael stands tall beside you, holding a sword of light. He says this letter carries 3 divine promises for you. The first promise, protection. You are divinely protected, even from the things you cannot see. There are people, energies, and unseen forces that tried to block your path, but heaven intervened before they could touch you. You were shielded when you didn't even realize danger was near. God has sent angels ahead of your steps, and now they are clearing the path for your next victory. Nothing formed against you can last anymore, because your spiritual authority has increased. You have been promoted in the realms of light, and Michael has been assigned as your defender. The second promise, restoration. Everything you thought was lost is being prepared for return. Relationships that ended in confusion will reveal truth. Finances that seemed impossible to recover will start to return through unexpected sources. Even your inner peace, the part of you that you thought was gone forever, will return like morning sunlight after a long storm. God says, I am not just restoring what was stolen, I am multiplying it. There is divine multiplication happening right now around your name. Heaven has written your name next to the word abundance. The third promise, revelation. This is the season where secrets will no longer hide in shadows. The people who try to mislead or deceive you will expose themselves through their own words. What was hidden behind your back will be brought to your front. The truth that you've been praying to see will finally emerge. And though it may shake you at first, it will free you completely. Archangel Michael says, truth is the sword that breaks your chains. God is saying, you are entering a divine awakening. The reason everything felt heavy lately is because heaven was clearing space for what's coming. You are about to receive a breakthrough that changes your story completely. Right now, the mysterious letter from heaven shines brighter. It glows with golden energy, and you can almost feel its warmth in your heart. As you read this, the energy of that light is entering your spirit. It carries healing frequencies designed specifically for you. They are removing the residue of old pain, the heaviness of worry, and the fear that you will never find peace. The angels are singing your name in soft tones, like a melody that carries divine truth. You were always seen. You were always loved. You were always chosen. God is whispering, my child, I have not abandoned you. Every silence from heaven was filled with my preparation for your miracle. Every delay was building your destiny in secret. You thought I forgot, but I was working behind closed doors for your protection. The time is now. The letter has arrived. Michael says there's something very sacred about your name written in heaven's script. When God writes your name, no human can erase it. The plans made against you, the gossip, the betrayal, they are erased in the light of divine justice. Every wrong done to you is being rewritten as a testimony. You are about to witness how the same situations that hurt you will become the evidence of God's favor upon your life. God says, do not fear the coming days. Do not fear the unknown. You are stepping into a divinely orchestrated alignment where everything that once fell apart will begin to make sense. You've reached a spiritual intersection. One road leads to fear, the other to faith. Heaven pleads with you, choose faith. Because faith is the key that unlocks the letter's blessings. When you choose to believe, even if you don't see the full path, you activate heaven's power to manifest miracles. Archangel Michael places his hand on your shoulder in spirit and says, listen to me, beloved one. You have cried enough. You have doubted enough. The time for sorrow has ended. Stand up now in your light, because the universe recognizes your name. The heavens have released new codes of destiny in your favor. The letter unfolds again, and words made of radiant light appear. Your time has come. Your destiny is not waiting anymore, it is moving toward you. Michael says this message almost vanished before reaching you. There were energies trying to delay it, trying to cloud your clarity, but heaven broke through the barriers. That is why you must not ignore this sign. Heaven has given you another chance to align with your true calling. You may notice strange synchronicities soon, numbers repeating, dreams that feel real, messages that seem to appear out of nowhere. All of these will be confirmations from the angels that your letter has been received by your soul. God says that something magnificent is about to happen in your life within the coming days. A divine door will open, and when it does, you will recognize it instantly. You will feel peace and clarity like never before. This is not a coincidence, it is the moment your faith has prepared you for. Michael is saying, you are ready for abundance, for divine partnership, for the kind of joy that doesn't fade. God adds, you will see the ones who left you suddenly return to apologize. Not because of guilt, but because divine truth is awakening in them. But you will also know which connections are meant to stay and which are meant to be released. Do not fear letting go, because whatever leaves your life now is making room for your highest destiny. The mysterious letter from heaven continues to glow. Its words now transform into a blessing meant to cover every area of your life, your heart, your health, your finances, your relationships, and your peace. The angels are anointing your path with divine oil. Wherever you walk, new energy will surround you. The energy of favor will follow you like a fragrance that cannot be hidden. Archangel Michael says, tell them that the light within this message is eternal. Even if they close their eyes, it will remain glowing in their spirit. God is speaking softly now, my beloved, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are surrounded by my presence. I will go before you in every challenge, I will guard you in every shadow, and I will bring you home into joy. Just trust me. You are being reminded right now that miracles are not distant dreams, they are living energies waiting for your belief to call them forth. When you say, God, I trust you, you are unlocking the power that moves mountains, heals hearts, and opens closed doors. Heaven says this letter will never vanish for you, it will remain in your spirit forever, guiding you whenever you doubt, comforting you whenever you weep, and reminding you that you are loved beyond measure. So breathe, child of light. The angels are still beside you. Archangel Michael's wings are around you, and God's hand rests gently over your life. The storm has passed. The letter has arrived. The miracle is unfolding, you are safe. You are chosen. You are loved. God will be with you, always. God says, listen closely, for this moment is not an accident. Archangel Michael has whispered into the winds, and a mysterious letter from heaven has descended with your name written upon it in golden light. It carries a secret meant only for your soul. The message is trembling in the air right now, glowing faintly before it disappears forever. You were meant to find this in this exact moment, not a second earlier, not a second later. Heaven has aligned time, space, and circumstance so that your spirit would awaken when you read these words. God says, "This letter is not paper and ink, it is energy, it is the breath of divine truth moving into your heart. Do not be afraid. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe, chosen, and deeply loved. Michael stands beside you now. His wings are open wide, shimmering with the colors of dawn and protection. He says, do not ignore this. The heavens have signed your name on this scroll of divine destiny. A light has been released from the upper realms, and it travels straight toward your soul, wrapping you in peace. God is saying that this letter carries a rare heavenly seal that very few people on earth will ever receive. It is not a common blessing, it is a divine signature confirming that your life is being rewritten right now by the hand of God. The angels have seen your pain, your tears, your confusion, and your prayers whispered late at night when no one else was there to listen. Those prayers did not vanish, they reached the gates of heaven. And today, heaven has replied. God says, the letter from heaven has been traveling through realms of light, through fire and wind, through the hands of angels who guarded it so no darkness could touch it. And now, finally, it rests in your energy field, waiting for you to open it with faith. When you open it, not with your hands, but with your heart, you will feel a soft pulse, a warmth, a stillness in the center of your being. That is how you will know it's real. God says, child, you have been searching for answers, doubting if I still see you. This letter is my proof. I never left. I never stopped working for you. Every delay, every tear, every storm, I used it to shape the miracle that is now approaching you. Michael says that this message was nearly intercepted by forces of confusion and despair, but your guardian angels shielded it with fierce love. You have no idea how valuable you are to heaven. There are invisible beings praying for your peace, angels interceding on your behalf, and light warriors guarding your path because your destiny carries divine importance. God says, my child, you are a chosen vessel, not by status or wealth, but by heart and endurance. You endured pain that could have broken others, yet you still chose love. You still prayed. You still believed. And for that, the heavens are honoring you. In this mysterious letter, written in light, God reveals that something beautiful is about to bloom in your life. You may not see it yet because divine timing hides miracles until the soul is ready to receive them. But the process is already happening. You are stepping into a new alignment, one where your enemies lose their power, where confusion dissolves, where you begin to attract divine helpers, and where every injustice done to you is rewritten by the hand of grace. God says, you will not suffer for what others have done anymore. I am restoring everything that was stolen, multiplied 1,000 times over. Michael adds, do not fear the silence or the waiting, for in that silence, heaven is working faster than you imagine. You may feel like nothing is moving, but in the unseen, there are armies of angels rearranging events in your favor. People are being guided toward you, doors are being prepared to open, and hearts that turned away from you are being touched by divine conviction. God says, "Even those who wronged you will witness your rise and know that it was I who lifted you." The letter continues to glow in the unseen realm. It speaks of divine timing, of a moment soon to come when you will realize why every pain had to happen. You were not being punished, you were being positioned. God says, "I allowed some storms not to destroy you but to direct you." Every tear watered the soil of your future blessings. You were not forgotten in your valley, you were being refined in the fire so that when the miracle arrives, your spirit would be strong enough to carry it without breaking. Michael leans closer now and whispers your name with gentleness. Heaven has declared you safe, he says. Even when you felt danger pressing in, even when anxiety tried to consume you, we were there. Every breath you took in your darkest hour was guarded. God says that you must no longer live in fear of what might go wrong, because He Himself has sealed your destiny with protection. Nothing can cross that seal without divine permission. The letter also carries a personal secret from heaven, a message that God says is meant for your heart alone. You are about to step into a season of reversal. What was lost will be found. What was broken will be mended. What was hidden will be revealed. And what was delayed will arrive suddenly. There will be moments soon that will feel like divine coincidences, but they are not coincidences at all, they are signs of the letter's activation. When you start seeing repeating numbers, unexpected calls, sudden peace, or tears without reason, it means the heavenly letter has been opened and its energy is flowing through your life. God says, "My child, I know how long you've waited for this sign. You thought I was silent, but I was preparing the perfect moment. I was writing your name into the pages of destiny. And now the time has come. The letter has arrived. The heavens are open. You may even feel an invisible warmth on your hands or a tingling on your skin as you read this. That's the vibration of angelic presence. The light is near. Michael says, you are safe in God's plan. Trust Him completely. The letter will not vanish from your heart once opened with faith. God's message continues to unfold like gentle fire. He says, you are not just surviving, you are about to thrive. You will soon walk in places where you were once denied entry. You will receive calls that change your path. And you will feel peace that nothing can take away. This is the fulfillment of promises long delayed. Heaven delayed it not to punish you, but to protect the purity of what was meant for you. God says, if I had given it earlier, you might have shared it with those who were not ready. But now your spirit is wiser, calmer, stronger. Now you can carry my blessings safely. Michael says that this letter also carries a divine protection code. It will shield you from jealousy, betrayal, and hidden attacks. Some people who once smiled at you but carried silent envy will soon distance themselves. Don't chase them. God is saying, I am cleaning your circle so that you can rise without interference. You don't have to expose anyone. Heaven is already exposing them spiritually. All you need to do is stay calm, pray, and keep trusting. There's a sacred paragraph in this letter that glows brighter than the rest. It says, "You are loved beyond measure." God says that this is the essence of all divine communication, love. Pure, unconditional love. Every warning, every miracle, every delay, it all flows from love. You were created not as a mistake or a coincidence, but as a unique reflection of divine beauty. There is something in you that heaven treasures deeply. Your light may have been dimmed by disappointment, but God is rekindling it. Soon, others will see that light again, stronger, clearer, unstoppable. Michael stands guard now with his sword of truth, clearing your path from unseen blockages. He says, "Do not fear tomorrow. God has already entered it before you." Every step you take from now on will be guided by intuition, small whispers, and signs. Pay attention to them. They are not random thoughts, they are echoes from this heavenly letter trying to reach your awareness. God says, each time you feel peace for no reason, it's me reminding you that you're exactly where you need to be. This letter carries another secret, a promise about a breakthrough that will come through an unexpected person. Someone you may not even know yet is being divinely positioned to bless you, to connect you, or to speak your name in a room of opportunity. You don't need to chase it or worry about how. God is already orchestrating it behind the scenes. He says, when it happens, you'll know it's me because it will arrive effortlessly. That's how divine blessings operate. They flow, not force. The final part of the letter reads, "Do not doubt yourself anymore." God says that doubt has been the greatest thief of your peace. It made you question your worth, your purpose, and your timing. But now that doubt is being replaced with divine confidence. You are being restored. Your spiritual energy is being lifted. The divine realm says, you are stepping into your miracle season. The pain was real, but so is the healing. The waiting was long, but the reward will be longer lasting. The tears were many, but the joy will overflow. Michael smiles now, wings folded, his voice calm and steady. You have opened the letter from heaven. The message has been delivered. It cannot vanish from your soul anymore. God says, carry these words in your heart. When fear rises, remember this moment. Remember that heaven wrote your name on a letter of light and delivered it across eternity just to remind you that you are not forgotten. God promises you this: you will see signs within the next few days that confirm this message. Maybe a sudden call, a dream, a song, or a person mentioning something that feels too specific to be coincidence. That will be heaven's whisper saying, I told you, I am here. When that sign appears, pause and give thanks. Whisper, thank you, God. I receive it. And heaven will respond instantly with warmth in your heart. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. God says, I am with you always, in every breath, in every heartbeat, in every silence. The letter from heaven has been, beloved child of light, listen closely, for heaven itself bends near to whisper your name. This is not a coincidence. Not a random moment, not something that simply appeared by chance. The moment you opened your eyes to this message, a vibration rippled through the spiritual realms. Angels turned their gaze toward you. Archangel Michael himself has stepped forward holding a golden letter, glowing with divine fire, your name carved upon it in light. This letter has been sent across eternity, crossing the veil between heaven and earth, meant only for you, carrying a message that cannot wait. Michael's voice trembles with emotion as he says, Beloved one, heaven has been watching you, your prayers, your tears, your sleepless nights, and your quiet hopes. You thought God was silent, but heaven has been moving mountains for you behind the scenes. This letter is your proof. There is something sacred unfolding. The letter you have just been called to open is not made of paper or ink, it is written in light. Its words were formed from divine breath. It carries the vibration of healing, the power of deliverance, and the seal of protection. The moment you allow its message into your heart, unseen chains will begin to break, unseen gates will open, and your destiny will be rewritten with divine favor. God says to you, my child, you have carried heavy burdens in silence, pretending to be strong when you were trembling within. But I have seen your pain. I have counted every tear. I have sent Archangel Michael to bring you this message because the time of suffering is coming to an end. What was meant to destroy you is about to elevate you. What they stole will be returned. What you lost will come back multiplied. The air around you right now carries divine presence. You may not see it, but heaven's armies stand guard around you. Michael's sword glows in protection. He stands behind you, and his wings cover you. You are surrounded by the light of the Almighty. Every dark power that has been whispering fear or confusion must now bow and vanish, for the presence of God fills your space as you read these words. You are not alone, you never were, and you never will be. God says, this letter from heaven carries instructions for your next season. Do not let it vanish unread. I have written your new story. I have sealed your new beginning. I have commanded blessings to locate you. Archangel Michael opens the golden scroll and reads, Beloved, your name is written in heaven. Every delay that has been holding you back has been broken by divine decree. Your prayers have reached the throne of the Most High. The waiting season is over. I have been sent to guard your path, to fight unseen battles on your behalf, to bring divine restoration. There is a reason you were guided to this message right now. It was timed perfectly by God. This is your confirmation. Heaven has approved your breakthrough. Michael's tone becomes more intense, filled with holy fire. Listen carefully. Because this message will vanish if you ignore it. The enemy has tried to make you doubt your worth, to convince you that you are forgotten. But you are not forgotten, you are chosen. You are the one God marked for a higher calling. Every storm, every betrayal, every loss you faced was shaping you for this very moment. You have cried enough. Now heaven says, rise, for your name is about to be mentioned in places of honor. Miracles are aligning for you. Prepare your heart, for something sacred is coming. God whispers softly, you thought I left you when you were struggling, but I was there beside you, fighting battles you couldn't see. I held you when you had no strength. I shielded you when darkness tried to swallow you. Every time you prayed and felt nothing, I was listening. Every time you thought I was silent, I was speaking through silence, rearranging things in your favor. Michael lifts the letter higher, and golden light pours from it, forming words that glow with divine authority. You are protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every curse, every evil intention, every false word spoken against you has been reversed. Heaven has declared you untouchable. From this day forth, divine favor will follow you wherever you go. Doors that were locked for years will swing open. People who ignored you will seek your presence. Unexpected blessings will arrive without explanation. You will know it was God. Beloved one, this is not just a message, it is an activation. Something is shifting right now around you. As you read this, the energy of heaven moves. The angels that were waiting for divine permission are now being released to deliver blessings with your name on them. Archangel Michael's army stands ready to escort you into your promised season. God says, this letter contains a mystery. It is not meant for everyone. It was sealed for you because you are being entrusted with something rare, a divine purpose that will bring light to others. You are not just surviving, you are being anointed to transform. I am placing in your hands spiritual keys that will open hidden treasures. Michael continues, you have questioned why some people left, why doors closed, why you faced rejection and loneliness. Heaven answers, every rejection was redirection. Every door that closed was protection. Every person that walked away made space for divine replacements chosen by God. You will soon understand that nothing happened by accident. The pieces are fitting together. The golden letter glows brighter now, as though burning with heavenly fire. Michael's voice grows soft yet commanding, you must trust. Trust even when you don't understand. Trust even when nothing seems to make sense. For trust is the language of heaven. When you trust, angels move faster. When you trust, the impossible becomes possible. God says, I am rewriting your story. The pain you endured is becoming your testimony. The tears you cried are watering the seeds of your future blessings. You will soon see why you had to go through what you did. I have not forgotten your sacrifices. I have not ignored your prayers. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. Michael raises his sword of light and points it toward you, declaring, "Every dark power that tried to block your destiny is now cut off by divine command. Every hidden enemy is being exposed. Every unseen battle is being won. You will soon feel lighter, freer, more aligned with divine timing. The letter from heaven has unlocked a new frequency of blessings in your life. Expect miracles. Expect divine encounters. Expect restoration in areas that seemed lost forever. God says, "My beloved, do not fear. You are entering a divine reset. The things that broke you are now becoming the things that bless you. The situation that once caused tears will soon bring laughter. The pain that once made you question your worth will soon reveal your strength. This is your appointed time." The heavens shimmer with light as Michael speaks again. There is urgency in this message because the window is open only for a short time. Do not delay. Open your heart. Forgive what hurt you. Release what you cannot control. Surrender your fears to God. As you do, divine energy will fill the space where pain once lived. Your heart will be healed. Your spirit will be renewed. You will feel peace like never before. God says, "I am not angry with you. I am calling you closer. You have been wandering in confusion, but I am bringing you back to clarity. My hand is upon you. My angels are around you. My light goes before you. Do not worry about tomorrow, I have already arranged it. Your future is secure." The golden letter unfolds further, and now Michael reads from the final lines, each word glowing brighter than the sun. "You are the chosen one to receive this heavenly correspondence. Within the next few days, signs will appear confirming this message. A long-awaited opportunity will resurface. A phone call, a message, or an unexpected encounter will shift everything. When it happens, you will know this letter was real. Heaven's seal will be upon it. God says, "Do not doubt your intuition. It is how I speak to you." Do not silence the gentle voice within, it carries divine wisdom. I am aligning your path with people who will uplift you. I am removing those who drain you. I am restoring your joy. I am sending new energy, new purpose, new beginnings. Archangel Michael now folds the golden letter, places it upon your heart, and says softly, "Keep this message close. Let it live in you. It will not vanish if you believe. Speak faith even when fear knocks. Praise even when you don't understand. For your praise is your weapon, and your belief keeps the letter alive." Every time you remember these words, the power of heaven will stir again. God says, when you wake tomorrow, something will feel different. The heaviness will lift. The atmosphere around you will change. People will sense your light. You will walk into rooms and feel unseen grace covering you. You will notice things falling into place effortlessly, because I am going before you. Michael smiles, radiant and calm, and says, the rare letter from heaven that bears your name has been delivered. Do not let fear erase it. Do not let doubt make it fade. Keep faith burning in your heart. Everything is about to unfold beautifully. The next chapter of your life has been written in divine ink, and no one can erase it. God says, you are safe. You are loved. You are guided. You are mine. Nothing will go wrong with you. Rest assured, I am with you even now. Just trust me, pray to me, and let go. I am working everything for your good. The battle is over. Peace is coming. And as you finish reading, the heavenly letter glows one last time. A gentle warmth spreads through your chest, a sign that the message has been received by your spirit. The angels rejoice, and Michael, now lifting his wings high, declares, "It is done." The message has reached its destination. You breathe deeply, feeling calm, safe, and renewed. Heaven's message remains written not on paper but upon your soul. You are protected. You are blessed. You are not forgotten. The mysterious letter from heaven was never meant to vanish, because it now lives within you, eternally sealed with divine love. God says, "Beloved one, I am calling you in this very moment because the winds of heaven are moving toward you, carrying something rare, sacred, and divinely timed." A mysterious letter has descended from the realms beyond sight, and your name, yes, your very name, is written upon it in radiant gold light. Archangel Michael stands beside it, holding it carefully as though it were a treasure no earthly vault could contain. He says, "This is not ordinary ink or paper. This is a message written in the vibration of divine truth, and it is meant only for you. If you do not open it now, the light upon your name will begin to fade, and heaven's window for this revelation will close. Beloved, listen deeply, for this message did not appear by coincidence. Every choice, every tear, every prayer you whispered when no one saw, all of it called this letter forth. God has been watching you, not from a distance, but as the breath that lives within you. He knows the weight you carry in your heart, the waiting, the uncertainty, the faith that trembled but never broke. And now, heaven answers. This letter is his reply. As the letter opens, the fragrance of divine grace fills the air, like roses blooming in the unseen garden of eternity. Each word glows with warmth, whispering truths you were meant to remember. God says, "My beloved child, you have walked through shadows long enough. You have doubted your worth because of the storms that surround